one day before Diwali of 2022, I was like, let's become a skydiver. I met a new friend whose name was Om. I had just done paragliding with him in Birbiling. I had no plans of becoming a skydiver, but here I was. After that day, after 186 jumps and almost 3 years of becoming a skydiver, I might lose my license. Yes, you heard me right. But before that, you need to know what is a skydiving license and how does this even work, because there is something called as USPA, and that's the standard that is followed all over the world, and USPA has affiliated themselves to various drop zones around the world, and that's the course you gotta take to become a skydiver and get the license from them to jump in any of the affiliated USPA drop zones all over the world. I have 186 number of jumps, which means that I have my B license. Yes, you get your C at 200, B at 500 and A at 25. So I just need 14 more jumps to get my C license, and that's where I get a camera also. But once I have the 200 jumps and I get my license, I can put a 360 or the GoPro on my helmet and record everything that's around. Not just that, I can learn wingsuiting. Yes, wingsuiting is after 200 jumps and a C license. Yes, I began with saying like I'm going to lose my license. What I meant by that is, if I don't jump in the next few months, I'm going to not have my license with me. For B license holder, that time is 3 months. For a C license holder, that time is 6 months. And for an A license, that's just 1 month. Talk about what you know about skydiving, that's ground schooling. And do your checkout dive again, which just shows the skills to your instructor that yes, you remember everything and you can go jump alone. So yes, skydiving keeps you in that loop. I think it's a money making scheme, but also it is a factor of safety. Yes, you will remember things a lot better if in case you do them very often, and if in case you're leaving the sport for a while. It is a good rule to follow for all the drop zones to maintain the safety standards so that there are no accidents. So how do I remain a skydiver? So it all comes down to budgeting. If you have a big budget and a lot of money, you can just go spend it wherever you want and just go to any USPA affiliated drop zones and jump all around the world. But I love saving money, every penny of it. So I plan my trips very well. I take an economy flight, I stay in budget hotels and try and figure out how could I spend most of my money learning the skill better and getting better at skydiving. Did I just go too fast and not tell you about ground school and checkout dive, which you need if in case you missed your deadline of doing the skydive when you should be doing it in the timeline? So yes, ground school is again little theory that you get on ground before going for the skydive, and checkout dive is when you're demonstrating all the skills that you have to your instructor so that he is certain you are aware how you have to conduct yourself and come down safely on ground once you're off from the plane. So yeah, the harsh truth is the only way to retain your license for a long time is only when you continue to skydive, and you can always go back to it after breaks, but it'll be a hefty price of ground schooling and the checkout dive each time you miss your deadline. So you should try and do it within the time span you have, and also keeps you connected to the sport. If you have any doubts related to skydiving, I'll try and solve them in your comments below or by making a video if in case it's going to reach a wider audience where they have a similar kind of problem. So yeah, that was the thought behind this one as well, to help you guys out. If you like this one, give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one.